Hello there, you're welcome. This soup you're seeing, it's Edikaikong soup. In this video I'll be showing you how I made the soup step by step, all the ingredients I used, and how to achieve the perfect Edikaikong soup so that it won't be too watery. So stay to the end of the video. Thanks.
Boldesty kitchen, Boldesty kitchen, Boldesty kitchen, Boldesty kitchen.
This Edikaikong soup because I just got it from my garden and it's so fresh. The water leaf was growing as a weed in my compound and I was so tempted by its freshness. So I decided to pick it and just use it to make this Edikaikong soup, and it came out lovely. Can you see the freshness? This is what you get when you're in Nigeria and the soil is fertile. This one now, it was not planted by anybody. It's just growing as a weed on its own. So fresh. I couldn't even resist it. I just picked it and decided to use it to make Edikaikong soup. Very yummy. Let's move to cleaning the vegetable. So for water leaf, it doesn't really require a lot of cleaning. All you have to do is remove the flower because you don't eat the flower. Remove the flower and then pluck the leaves from the stem, and you can leave the soft part of the stem. That way it can cook easily. So you can see the way I'm doing it. Just remove the flowers like this. Very easy. The leaf is fresh so it easily comes off. Remove the flower, then pluck the bigger leaves one after the other, and then you leave the softer part. So these are all the ingredients I use for the soup: salt, Maggi cubes, cryfish, ponmo, ugwu leaves, of course the water leaf, periwinkle, river fish, stockfish, Amala fish, oh my goodness, palm oil, everything complete. Let's begin cooking. So the first thing I added to the pot is the river fish. As you can see, I have already washed it with hot water. After adding it, I added a very little amount of water. The reason is because this recipe does not need so much water. So now I've added the stockfish and the smoked fish. The next thing I'm going to add is the Maggi cubes. Just 2 cubes is what I used. After the Maggi cubes, the next thing I'm adding now is pepper. This is blended Scotch bonnet. In Nigeria, we know it as fresh pepper or atarudo. Now the next thing I'm going to do is add salt to the food. After salt, I added chopped onions. Then I cover it and allow it to cook for a few minutes. So it's been cooking for a while now. I came to check it. The fish are perfectly soft, as you can see. So I decided to stir it so that all the seasoning can combine very well. And the thing about cooking fish is that you have to be extra careful, because if you stir it aggressively, it might end up scattering or breaking up. As you can see, I'm adding extra carefulness to it. Now I added the ponmo, also known as stockfish. This ponmo has been pre-cooked, so it's a little bit soft. After the ponmo, you see me adding the crayfish. This recipe needs a lot of crayfish. So after the crayfish, the next thing I add is palm oil. A generous amount is what you need for this soup. It's been cooking for a while now, so I decided to check it and I see that it's almost ready. The next thing after this stage now is to start adding the vegetables. The first one I added is the water leaf. You see that there's not a lot of water in this soup. You don't need so much water, if not it will ruin your cooking. So this is the water leaf and I'm adding it as gently as possible. You don't want it scattering all over your kitchen if you're not careful. Another tip for you, if you are making this, you need a very big pot because you are handling a lot of vegetable. But the good thing about vegetable is that once it goes into the pot, it will reduce in size. So you see, this is me trying to fold it in, but I decided to add a little bit more crayfish powder and palm oil. I told you that this soup will need more crayfish and palm. We are at the last stage of the cooking. Everything is ready to taste, ready to go. I've tasted this. I decided to adjust the seasoning. I added 1 cube of Maggi, a little bit more salt, as you can see. I add the ugwu leaves. Oops. Yeah, I think that's way it's more better. I added the last crayfish, This is the time to add the periwinkle, everything. This is the last phase of the cooking. Drizzle in the last palm oil. Yeah. Our food is ready. Edikaikong soup. What do you guys think of this recipe? Is this the right way you cook yours? Have you tried it? Have you heard about it before? Let me know in the comment section. So guys, this is the last look of the food. It came out perfect, yummy, delicious. Kindly give it a try and let me know.
Click on the subscribe button for more videos.